up, what up, what up? I know y'all ain't hear me in a minute and shit, man. I'm telling y'all, man. Working and still trying to fucking do some videos like I used to. A lot has changed within the 4 years and shit. That would be different if this shit was my job. You know what I mean? But you know what? As I sit here and roll me up something real quick, let me discuss something right quick, because honestly, it's sickening, it's annoying, and I didn't have all I could really take about it. Now, I know some of y'all sit here and see me write a comment about LeBron James and then come to my page and sit here and say, dude, you make hate videos against him. I wouldn't really say hate. Now, I hate the man as in the basketball player, not the man outside of his job, because it wouldn't make sense to go to McDonald's and then hate that, like you ain't like the customer service, but then you know out of all the McDonald's that you go to, you know specifically that one. It's not the people, it may be the people there. Outside of the shit, you probably won't recognize, you don't give a fuck. But as far as you know, like that McDonald's over there sucked, the service sucked, I will not be going back to that shit. It's pretty much like this. Alright. Now, I'm gonna explain this so even y'all can understand it. Alright. Now, I ain't see Skip Bayless talk about the 10 great things. He had to live up to a bet. So, you know, I figured, let me say my good things out so we don't have it misconstrued for what I want to get into when I talk about this, right? Good guy. Good dude. Alright? For what he's about, I personally do not think this dude is basketball 101 fundamentally. I don't think so. Like, there's nothing he'll be able to teach me about some shit besides the shit that he works on, which is just going to the paint and this and that. But let me tell you something. What do you do when that shit don't work for you and you realize, like, oh, the referees have, like, they help this nigga, like, no charging. How many dudes do I gotta sit here and see get knocked down before they call a charge? Unless it's like a team. The only way they will call shit like that and this and that is if the team, without a doubt, is gonna shit on the refs. Golden State Warriors are shooters, right? So it's hard for the refs to call a foul if the motherfuckers is shooting all day and not doing a goofy shit. I'm just saying, like shit like that. I don't sit here and say he's good for a good passer. You know, how can I say this? Take over a game. How like he's something Paul George ain't. Like Paul George, like Paul George is a bum. All right, Paul George is a bum. All right, I don't give a fuck anybody say Paul George is a bum. And the same way I get on the bum James, I can get on him too. The man hasn't done nothing since that one dunk against the Heat. All right, that bullcrap Fugazi shit. They done faced him 2 years in a row and done nothing. I don't even want to think about that, because I remember how the bum sat there with, it was like 2 seconds left and all he did was go right to the, see the difference, the Miami Heat days of him going straight to the paint and voting, like he was more stronger and athletic and younger, you know what I'm saying, to do this shit and that. When I sit there and see it now, I sit there and see him getting carried to do that shit. Right? I said my few things I like. Merchandise, merch, good. You know what I'm saying? Alright, decent shoes. There's nothing really bad I can say about him. The only thing I would critique is just his game on the court. Now, I'm not bamboozled. I'm not fooled. Alright? So I want y'all to hear me when I sit here and talk about the specifics on why I just don't believe he's that. And they even started with the first 7 years and shit. Like, put it this way. Like, I'm a Tom Brady fan, alright? I'm a Tom Brady guy. I don't sit here, now this is me. If there's anybody I like and y'all hate, or anybody I know do not like the same thing, I do not shit on that person. I do not sit there and try to convince them this and that. I might have my this and that in response, like, nah, cause this and that, blase blase. But like, I'll talk about Tom Brady in case. Tom Brady's the greatest quarterback, you know what I'm saying, ever. despite him losing and Joe Montana ain't losing, shit like that. Fuck all the wins and loses. If you over 500, but you been to the fucking championships mad times and you got 500 and better record, but you might be a few short. All right, you know what I'm saying? That don't mean nothing, but it's all what you did, right? Like Tom Brady, I'll pick Drew Brees over him, Aaron Rodgers over him. I will pick mobile, or of course mobile quarterbacks is faster, but as far as like Tom Brady is not slinging the ball down the field crazy, right? He's not those type to be throwing 30, 40, 50 bombs. He ain't the type to sling the ball around like Drew Brees does. Drew Brees is sling it, Brett Favre sling it. Like these Aaron Rodgers slings it. Like they don't need to throw the ball, even though this is system shit. Not saying Tom Brady ain't never throw bombs, but we know majority of the Patriot system was them nice little quick slant routes, maybe 20 yards if he needs to and shit. They beat you from the inside and shoot out. Alright. Drew Brees and them, they slinging that shit. Alright. Tom Brady ain't gonna be able to be doing that shit. And another thing too that y'all keep on fucking up on. Like, I didn't follow Tom Brady to Tampa Bay because Tom Brady's my guy. I'm still up here. I'm a Chargers fan, but I still rock with the Patriots. I'm still up here. I ain't going to no Buccaneers. I ain't even repping that shit. What he does not, even if Tom Brady wins a ring down there, it wouldn't. My gloating would be like, hey, Tom Brady got it. It adds more to the legacy of his career and shit. I wouldn't be sitting here rapping. I won't be sitting here saying, go Buccaneers, go. Go Buccaneers. Like, no. Like, you bums that all left from Cleveland to Miami, back to Cleveland, now LA. Like, it is sickening. And, alright. But somebody like me, I can be debating a guy who don't like Tom Brady, right? But he'll sit here and call that shit out. And I will agree with him because I'll be like, yeah. Oh, yeah, that was a Tuck rule and shit. Like, that's me. I agree with this shit. With all that said, Tom Brady's still the best, right? He ain't slinging them shits like the rest of them, but hey. But then when you talk about LeBum James, the fans won't agree with nothing. And it be some real true shit right in their face. LeBron James could do something right in y'all face, and I'll repeat it and say it, and y'all sit here and say I'm hating. Like, that is stupid. You can't even debate with niggas like that. Like, I hear y'all niggas talking about, man, I don't even debate no more. There's no point to. Like, they're gonna hate on the man, whatever, this and that. It's like, yo, the hate really comes from you bums, you fans. It really comes from you, his fans. But all he would do was sit there and soak that shit up like, yeah. Even though he should be like, man, I'm not really that though, but nah. Don't never say nothing about it. And I'm sorry, I don't want to be playing for nobody I don't want to be playing for no captain, head honcho, whatever the fuck he is to the team. I don't want to be playing for no leader who's going to sit there and blame me, all right? The fans around the world dogging me, the media dogging me, and my captain don't stick up for me. He ain't sticking up for me. Let alone does he stick up for you when you fighting the other team and shit. But nah, he don't stick up for me. Hold on, because I got a case where I'm at the park, right? And there's a whole bunch of fucking space. But a motherfucker would like to just park right behind me, right? I hate that shit. Like, there's literally nobody here. Everybody's down there parked, all bunched together. I'm where there's nothing but space and opportunity here. Alright? Look at that shit, bro. He felt comfortable to come right behind me and park. That's fucking, I hate that shit, man. I'm sorry. He threw me off what the fuck I was talking about. This motherfucker really parked behind me. And then got the nerve to look at me like, I'm about to look at your bitch and all that shit too. I don't give a fuck. Nobody told you to park behind me. I thought I wrote this. bigger. Anyways. I don't wake up saying, let me make it. I don't wake up thinking about, what video I'm gonna make on LeBum James. Shit that fucking. This is what makes me want to do something like this. It's like, you got bums like Nick Wrong, right? You got bums like Nick Wrong, who gets on bums like him, Kendrick Perkins. Shannon Sharp is the only dude I would rather hear talk about LeBum James. I don't care if Skip did piss him off and he yelling. I don't care how many times he dissed Michael Jordan. Shannon Sharp is the only dude I would rather hear speak about LeBum James, all them jokes and shit, because I look at it tit for tat. Skip likes the Cowboys and talk about Tom Brady. Well, Shannon Sharp likes LeBum James, and he don't like the Cowboys. You know what I'm saying? It's a tit for tat. And I don't have no problem with that. But bums like Nick Wrong, who gets on there, shit on motherfuckers, literally, with his big ass nose, he literally shits on motherfuckers that the Lakers, like the Clippers. I bet he couldn't wait. Let me put it this way. If the Clippers didn't beat the Lakers, Nick Wrong, Kendrick, they would be fucking acting stupid right now. Nick Wrong definitely would be acting stupid. He would be quiet and shutting the fuck up and party blaming and crying and making excuses like the rest of y'all bums. Alright? I don't think it's fair and it's unbiased. Then you got Kendrick Perkins talking about LeBum James sits at the same fucking table as Michael Jordan. Is you crazy? That nigga got 3 rings. You know who's sitting at his table? Kawhi Leonard. Right, wait, did Kawhi got 2 rings or 3? Kawhi about to sit at his table. He got 2 rings. KD's at the table. Steph Curry's at the table. They would have been off the table had they beat Toronto that year. They would have been off that table. KD would have been at the table because he would have just had 3. Danny Green, and then they sitting here talking about LeBum James is the first person to win titles from 3 different teams. Forgetting Danny Green ass, forgetting Robert Horry ass. They forgetting a lot of underdog role players and shit. So how can you sit here and say something like that when history shows that there's other dudes that won rings off of 3 different teams? I think Dennis Rodman won what? Detroit? Did they win one with the Spurs? Or did he win one he won with the Bulls, and did he win one with the Spurs? Either way, I ain't gonna get into all that right now. I'm just throwing that in the air right now to have y'all, you know what I'm saying, think about it right quick. That's what makes me want to get on here and do a video, is to sit here and really counter, because it's not fair that the fucking, like, the minions he got in the media. How fair is it to have Kendrick Perkins talking in there, talking about, yeah, I'm Team LeBron. He can sit at the table, same table as Michael Jordan, like these guys, but I'm going to, that's biased. This nigga ain't talking about some, and then when motherfuckers sitting here and telling some shit, he's sitting there like if you don't want to fucking hear it. Man, get these mugs off TV, man. This the thing. I don't even watch First Take. I finally got it out of there just because of clowns like him coming on there. And when they not there, and they used to have like Ryan Hollins and shit on there and other people on there, Damon Jones is sitting there capping for LeBron James all day. What the fuck type of shit is that? How all these niggas is his friends and shit and they on here capping? But Chris Broussard start chilling, laying back. Yeah, I'm pissed off. You know, I'm pretty pissed off. And how fair is it that this bum deserves to be MVP or even finish second, but y'all all diminish KD and Curry shit because they was all together? Y'all knew they wasn't gonna get it. Well, I'm sorry, because you bum fans, y'all need to watch shit. Y'all have to watch TV in order to be able to speak. Like, everything y'all sit here and say, y'all had to hear it from somebody else on TV, because ain't none of y'all. Because nobody called KD move weak as hell until Stephen A. Smith got on the TV and started saying it. And all y'all started saying it. That is a fucking fact. I fucked up my shit, man. This shit ain't hitting right. Now he's sitting there. He wins. They win the conference. And now he's sitting there. No, there's no work. With this stupid ass face. You know, we still got more work to do. 9 finals later on the 10th one. Now this nigga, this is the nigga who celebrates conference championships. Now he don't want to celebrate it. Now we got more work to do. We still got it. Nah, bro, that's all acting. It's fake as fuck. I don't want to hear none of y'all sitting here telling me otherwise, because that shit is some phony shit. Doing shit all this time, and then on the one time, on just so happenly that Kobe had, I don't care what nobody say, that shit just looked like a write-off to me. Let's just get that started, man. We can all have opinions and shit and this and that. That shit looked like a fucking write-off, and yes, that shit do be, it's a fucking wicked world out there, man. The best way I use it is when you wake up in the morning and you see the sun and it's bright and daylight to you. In reality, in the NWO, this shit is pitch black right now, thundering and lightning. But the Matrix got us believing this shit is daytime. Of course it's daytime, but you know what I'm saying. Right? A write-off. He's gone. I ain't saying he did it. I just said it just looked like a fucking write-off. And all of a sudden, the Lakers is in the finals this year. Cut that shit off. All of a sudden, the Lakers is in the finals this year. And now he wants to act like Kobe. He comes in there, take Kobe's old locker and shit. Anybody could have took that shit. But out of respect and shit, because they know what that locker was. And damn it, he'll be the type to go to the Bulls and be like, this Mike's old locker. It's just a whole bunch of bullshit. I don't need your fans sitting here saying, I don't need y'all fans sitting here telling me I'm hating this and that. Oh shit. A few of y'all what time is it? 6:56. Damn, it's already 7. Jesus. I just got off of work, man, at 5 and it's already 7. Oh, you know what? I'm sorry, I had to fucking switch the time in here. Now, some of y'all come in here, y'all sat here and see some of the shoes I got. I did get them Graffiti 4s, LeBron James 17s. I did. Now, you can't sit here and tell me I'm a full hater if I done sat here. That kind of means something if you buying a person's merchandise. Now, me, I'm the type that would kind of hate that team and this and that. But you know what? When it comes to, like, jerseys and merch and shit like that, like, I can get that. Like, no, I used to hate this dude. Or somebody would see that and might want to buy it. And I might be like, you know what? I do hate this dude. Here, sell some money. You know what I'm saying? Just a little bit of respect that I do got. You know what I'm saying? Now, remember, all of us who do not like this bum all have the same reasons. My personal reasons is what I sat here and said at the beginning of this video. Alright? That shit is played out. The media's played out doing this shit. Y'all fans is played out doing this shit because y'all don't even know your fucking history, and half y'all don't even know shit. And then majority of y'all LeBron James fans come into motherfucking certain YouTube channels talking shit, but then when the motherfucker asks a simple fucking question of what happened that year or something like that, y'all don't know. Y'all gotta go look it up. How the fuck you talk about something, you know what I'm saying? You supposed to be coming knowing this shit if you gonna be talking that shit. Gotta look up nothing. I understand if it's math problems, yeah. Get the calculator, do what you gotta do. But y'all niggas come in here acting like y'all know each and every single body in the fucking Michael Jordan era. I'm fucking talking about, but the defense that Michael Jordan had to play in that time, they was weak in error. And if you gotta play defense where you injure somebody, that's not ball. Y'all niggas is soft. What the fuck is football? Football is soft now because you can't even smack niggas. So, if you can't injure, and it wouldn't, put it this way, man. That injury shit, right? It wasn't like that was just Detroit Pistons fucking your shit up, all right? Because they weren't going for that, all right? They was the bad boys. They weren't going for that. They did that, all right? But don't get it confused. Other tall centers on other teams and shit will block your shit down. They'll still beat you down and shit. Motherfuckers wouldn't take cheap shots like that. But see, y'all wouldn't know because y'all don't even watch Hardwood Classics. Y'all niggas can't even buy Mitchell and Ness jerseys because y'all don't know shit. I can't really talk and fucking smoke and shit at the same time. This shit gonna keep going up. But y'all don't know shit about anything. And then when y'all get older and really watch this bum, and y'all gonna sit there and see, this the crazy shit. Y'all gonna, when y'all kids turned into teenagers now, y'all teenagers at that time is young adults. Y'all sitting here seeing how all these other motherfuckers play. He's got, like, they got style, skills. Y'all gonna be trying to duplicate it. I want to know who the fuck out there duplicates LeBron James. The only thing I see niggas doing when it came to blacktop, acting like LeBron James, is when it was time to dunk on niggas. That's about it. Other than that, I'm out there trying to be on some MJ shit, some Kobe shit. Niggas is doing AI crossovers all day. Niggas was out there perfecting the AI crossover. You dig what I'm saying? It's shit like that. What moves does this guy have? How can somebody be great and they don't have a move? As far as basketball, how the fuck can you be great and got no moves and shit? You know what? He got 3 moves, in my opinion. One, I'm going to bring up the ball. All right, I'm either going to charge you the paint and get the N1, or I'm going to charge you the paint and dish it out. Because all the traction going to be on me and shit. Then when the lead is up, where he feel comfortable to be shooting. They go look at every game where LeBron James is shooting and bucketing. Them games is out. Them games is over. Them games is over. He felt it seems like it has to be in them type of situations where he feels comfortable to be shooting them shits up like he Jordan. Real talk. When he shoots him up like that and he's fucking making them shits, that's some Jordan shit. That's some Jordan shit. Now, if you make 1 3 and then you start breaking them shits 3 and 4 in a row type shit, no. But when he's sitting there, but it's the slowest fucking. This is why I be mad when NBA players don't. Like, do you niggas really play defense or y'all just don't give a fuck? Is it all for the check or what? Because I honestly don't understand how the dude be at the 3-point line. He does all that play calling crap, and it's the same shit. Nothing ever changes. It's just like the Patriots. Nothing changes. Even I get bored watching that same shit. The Spurs, you don't hate, you just hate it because it's boring. The same shit. But I'm not saying, hey, you can't stop this shit. Who fault is that? But you NBA players, how the fuck you can't stop the same shit every single time? The Ravens doing the same shit. How the fuck you can't sit there and have people watching him and then still making sure you got people in the backfield for some silly shit? Paid him all this money and it's like, what? But the man will be at the 3-point line and would do like a the slowest crossover, but then go back to the 3-point line and then shoot. The dude got the slowest release. Not one of the, you know what I'm saying? He one of those who got a slow release. How the fuck y'all don't sit there and like nothing? But I get it though. The referees don't call. They always calling fouls on you. And then at the end of the game, want to sit here and make it seem like it's competition. You motherfuckers don't watch the game. You just sit here and see magical lucky charm numbers and then talk that shit, man. Fuck all of that. Some bum gonna sit here and say the referees cheated the Rams when indeed the referees cheated the Bills. That wasn't no fucking interception. And after that, that's when them niggas started coming back. Then karma happened of what y'all thought the fucking refs cheated the Rams. The Rams is fucking frauds. Get the fuck out of here with that shit. Them niggas don't have Kurt Warner Marshall Falk, Isaac Bruce, Torrey Holt back there, they not fucking winning nothing. It's over. Y'all getting with this new school shit. I'm sticking with the fundamentals that I seen growing up. That's what's gonna make you win. No, everybody in fucking basketball do not have to sit here and shoot threes. You're not Golden State Warriors. But now look what happened. Oh, we gotta shoot threes now. And then it's like when this bum gets beat by somebody in the finals, he's definitely jacking their players. That's free agents. And then the next year starts stealing their style. Once again, he also is a spotlight stealer. The dude is like John Cena, dude. I don't give a fuck. The dude is just like John Cena. Gotta pander to the crowds too and shit just so they can like you. They won't even dare mention Michael Jordan's real fucking stats on some whole Wilt Chamberlain shit for a shooting guard. Y'all can sit here and watch this and say I'm hating all you want to, whatever. Alright. Y'all couldn't even sit here and y'all sit. This is what killed me too when Shannon Sharp sits here and said, like, well, Jordan got bounced out of the first round, swept until he got Scottie Pippen. And let me tell you something. Since that Last Dance shit, I was able to sit, like, I always heard Skip Bayless sit here for this whole decade, sit here and say Scottie Pippen. That argument they had with Stephen A on First Take, and he was like, Scottie Pippen is not 50 top greatest player. And they had that fucking debate. And I'm gonna tell you, after watching The Last Dance, I don't think Scotty's a 50 top greatest player. Only, like Skip said, and if he is, it's because of Michael Jordan. If Scotty is, it's because of Michael Jordan. Because honestly, Michael Jordan already had all that shit. He probably just didn't have the extra little bit toughness, you know what I'm saying, to like be able to beat a team, because he really was by himself. But you ain't hear him bitching, not like he was sitting there saying, give me somebody and shit, this and that. Yeah, he was about to retire and quit and shit, this and that, because he's ready, but nobody else is. And he ain't blame nobody for shit. He's bitching to the office, get me somebody or I'm out. He ain't saying I'm blaming him, you gotta give me somebody. He only wanted a few things. This motherfucker wants the whole avenue. Tell me I'm lying. We got the fucking receipts and stats to sit here and see how many trades has been done, how many All-Stars has we played with more. Y'all kill me when y'all sit here and say, he got Dennis Rodman. Y'all, but this is the funny shit. Y'all sit here and say Scottie Pippen and Dennis Rodman, right? Two motherfuckers y'all can only name. While we can sit here and name everybody this motherfucker had played with. Everybody who this bummed and picked and played with every year crying. Because that's the case. He's crying. Y'all fucking crying too. Y'all the ones that makes the excuses. He'll come out with it. And then he'll put it on platform, on blast. And then y'all come out trying to tell the whole world. Oh, he didn't. I count that fucking first Spurs whoop. Had no business being in there. Detroit fucked up that year. It was supposed to be a fucking repeat of what the fuck happened the year before. That bum stats wasn't looking good against the finals. He wasn't doing what the fuck he was supposed to do. Then in 2 years, they supposed to go face the Kobe and shit. I don't give a fuck about what's your name doing. That ain't my business. Alright? At the end of the day, you put that shit aside. You go out there and do what you gotta do. He let that shit get to him and shit. Fucked him up. He lost against the Celtics, Orlando. You know what I'm saying? The cheating shit they did with Washington sitting there busting his ass and all. Man, this shit be fugazi. But y'all sit here and call us haters and shit. Y'all talk about Michael Jordan ain't win a ring till he got Scottie Pippen. Well, he got Scottie Pippen. I could have sworn Scottie Pippen had a fucking migraine, alright, and they end up losing to Detroit, and that's when MJ was really pissed off and shit, and this and that. But he went back, went in the fucking gym, got the weight up, came back the next year, and beat boys. They couldn't take it. Y'all keep talking about how this bum broke up the Celtics 3, took the old dudes. The niggas was older than him. And plus them niggas stayed and grind with their team for like 10 plus years before they decided to team up on some shit. Because it was time to get a ring and shit, and it just, you know what I'm saying? Hey, they did what they did. They worked out. That shit is legendary. Respected. Y'all niggas really listen to this. Listen, that Michael Jordan sat here, got back in the gym, bust Detroit ass, and them niggas walked out on a nigga before the game was over. I ain't seen nobody. This nigga LeBron James ain't make nobody walk out while the game is still on there. He ain't pissed nobody off that bad. It's really just you fans that piss niggas off, bro. But I'm about to be out because I don't want to. It's a whole bunch more I can say, but I realize it's 30 fucking minutes, and I'm even shocked that I spent 30 minutes to even do this. That's how much you can go on about this nigga. It is much more than that. And what I'm talking about is just on the basketball shit. I ain't even talk about the politics. Not that I would know that much shit about that politics shit. That's what I hear from the other shit. You know what I'm saying? But them sources I hear from the YouTubers, you know what I'm saying? Y'all know who it is. We know who it is. We watch the same shit. Alright? The politics shit is on a whole nother level to make you not what it's just like John Cena. Politics. Shit on the new next comer. Get them out the way so now they job, nobody wants to believe them no more because he didn't get. It's the same fucking shit. Script. But man, I'm out of here, man.